Well, we are about 2 days into a letter check inspection, we call it, where it's a scheduled inspection of the aircraft where we take it down out of the flying program and spend some time going in depth and looking over things that we don't normally get the opportunity to look at while it's out on the line flying. Usually it's quite a bit more in depth than you normally would have. So we spend a lot of time pulling off panels, sometimes propellers, open up cowlings and covers, and taking a look at stuff inside, looking for corrosion, bad hardware. We have multiple phases of this thing to go through. So we have a look phase and we have a fix phase to go on. We have a couple days that we prepare ahead of time. We get the aircraft into the hangar here, we get stands put in place and then prep everything, and then we can actually start tearing into it. So right now we're about 2 days into that look phase where we're actually spending the time to start tearing it apart. These types of inspections give us that opportunity to pull up that panel and take the time to tear apart other components to find that surface behind there, to do that x-ray, to do that dye penetrant dip on something, to do some other type of deeper in inspection to discover something that could be wrong that you might not normally never see. So this A-check is just, like I said, the beginning, the scratching of the surface, but they're very important because in the long run, it can roll downhill if you were not to be looking at it. So this is like the first crack at seeing that. So these A-checks come along more often than a B and a C just because it's due in their cycle. So we take the time and the effort and spend the money that we can to make these things as good as possible. And here, we give a good product to our flight line counterparts, who are then in turn able to give a great product to the flight crew. So it sometimes gets hard to take and see that at that 70,000 foot view. However, it is important to give the flight crews to make sure that they're coming home safely, that we do a good job in here.